What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to the Snake Pit. This is episode 83 of the podcast. I did this one with AJ Lucero. You might know him as DJ Lucky Lucy. I'm not quite sure. Again, if you listen to 82, this will be 83. I'm recording like 4 different intros all at once so I can get them out. So when I do go on vacation, I can edit these videos all within like 2 weeks, prior 2 weeks prior to recording them, if that makes sense. Sorry. If I'm confusing you, just know that I'm trying to recall a lot of things all at once right now. But, and I'm trying to think about it. Anyways, nonetheless, so DJ Lucky Lucy, obviously he's a DJ. He was, I'd been in communication with him before. I just didn't know who he was. Vari mentioned him, and then he was very much, he was very positive in the DMs, very much like, very with the words of affirmation were just clear. And he was like, "I'm gonna do this. There's no hope. We're gonna." So he's a cool guy. He comes on, and he kind of just blew me away with all the technical talk about DJing and all the ins and outs he knows, and just how passionate you can feel it when you listen to him, how passionate he's about DJing and sound and all that. It's really cool. It's really cool to meet people like that who don't just they don't just do something for money or do something just because he goes all in. He is also a part of the 806 vs. Everybody movement, so that we talk about that and we just trying to get this movement going out here in Lubbock. I think it's something coming, and I think it's brewing. It just needs a little pushing. So I hope you guys enjoy. It was a great one. I appreciate this. Don't forget to like, subscribe, review, comment, all of that. It really helps out the podcast, and it helps me and supports me. Follow on Instagram, Twitter, all of that. I need it, and I appreciate if you have, and if you're still doing that, thank you. And I hope you guys enjoy. This is episode 83.
3, 2, 1.
We're here.
Well, I'm here, man. How's it going?
It's great. It's a little cold out here. We'll get this garage warmed up, man.
Definitely.
Thanks for being here.
Appreciate it. I appreciate the opportunity to come through. I've seen so much about you. I watch your podcast and everything, I definitely love it. I enjoy what you're doing.
Hey, thank you, man. Right off the bat, man, I'm sorry. I know we had communicated a while back. I don't remember when.
Yeah, about a keychain and then about what's up with the interview. But
remind me about that. I need to get you one.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
It's just weird now. Like, a lot more people are hitting me up, and I just don't know them.
I get that.
You know what I mean?
Me too.
And I'm like, But it happened with us is Vari mentioned you. So I'm like, okay, it's good. And then I saw you were on the 806er.
For sure. That helps. I'll tell you what, I shout out to Previs because he gave me that opportunity, and I really wasn't looking into the interview side of it, and I'm not trying to be a rapper or anything like that. I'm trying to be a DJ, but all the publicity helps. Everything helps.
Hell yeah, because I was like, oh shit, he's doing this. And shout out to, what's his name, Previs?
Previs from the
I always look for him, who he's interviewing. Well, okay, then there must be legit if he's got them. So I'm gonna ask them after that.
Well, he's from out of state. I think he's from excuse me if I don't remember. I know he's from the north, so up there somewhere.
Oh no shit. Oh.
And he's not from here, and he runs a couple of blogs. He runs one in Dallas, and then he runs one here. So he keeps up to date on a lot of the issues and stuff that's going on in the streets and all that rapper stuff and everything from just pop culture, I guess you'd say.
Yeah, shit that's going on around here.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. That's what we're trying to do, I guess, right?
Yeah, so you're a DJ, you said?
I'm a
That's
DJ.
okay, yeah, that's right. Because Vari said you DJ for him at the 806 versus Everybody?
Yeah, he made me DJ, MC, coordinate, literally the whole thing. And actually, we have another show coming up February 5th.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, it's going to be the 806 part 2. Yeah, at Jake's. And it's going to be huge, man. I'm going to have a couple vendors. We're going to see if we can line that up. Maybe you want to make a stop by. Maybe you want to do something.
It's going to be fun.
Definitely going to bring out some people and see what they got. But we're definitely going to not just let anybody in. I mean, we have to review your music before you perform for us. It's $50 a spot. We probably got 5 hours, 10-minute spots. up to 15-minute spots if you got the music for it. Definitely trying to make the city pop, man. Do something positive and then help the artists out as well.
Hell yeah. I told Vari this. I was like, man, I just want to get on stage and introduce somebody.
Hey, man, we need MC. I'm not even joking. I mean, Ezra from the Super 806er actually offered me to be the spokesperson for them, I guess, the interviewer now.
Oh, no shit.
But I don't want to like have to MC and DJ and then go help him with everything. So like we're trying to find people to fill those positions as well. So if anybody's interested in coordinating an event and stuff like that, like you, I'm definitely all for that. Like I promise you.
Yeah. Maybe when shit cools down a little bit, I'll be more involved. Like with COVID is what I meant.
Yeah. February 5th, because bars can't be open. Like having like big capacity or something's going on with COVID in the bars until the end of January.
Oh, no shit.
Yeah, so that's why the show got moved from the 23rd to the 5th.
Okay. So y'all can hear that out there. Julio, how you doing over there, man? Thanks for being here again.
I'm doing great.
You warm over there? If you want, you can move the heater towards you because you get cold, I know.
Yeah. Nah, I got this on.
Yeah, okay.
I'm straight.
You're a little bit, you're dressed warm for the occasion. Yeah. All right, man. So you how long you been doing this DJing thing?
Man, to be honest, I've done quite a few shows. I've done quite a few shows for my dad, just like from graduations and stuff like that, just playing music, nothing fancy, like apart from like just really press play DJing and like following a formula that he set out that is like successful. So I'm not like DJing, I'm just DJing like it was a check. Now I'm actually putting my own spin to it and bringing my hip hop genre to it because my dad's all cumbias and all that stuff. Yeah. But I have been DJing hard time now, putting in the work and the technique. I'd have to say maybe like 6 months, bro. Hard time making the connections, putting in the study time, and then I actually just got it into SPC for sound production. So I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna go ahead and do that, and then we'll see where that takes me. And I know quite a few about like DJing and everything, just because my dad's been in the game for so long. He's been there for 40 plus years. And he does weddings, quinceañeras, and I was always his lighting and setup guy. So I had to hook up the system and really like learn all the things that you didn't think. I didn't think they were important at the time, but then when it came
the ins and outs.
Yeah, to use the system and do everything, I was like, holy crap! Like this comes natural, and I didn't even realize that I had that.
Damn, that's pretty cool.
He was building the fundamentals the whole time, and even when I use a mixer, like a whole DJ deck. I didn't realize how complex that was until like my friends get on it and they're like, what the hell am I staring at, bro? Like, how do I even start the song? I'm like, there's a push play button, but like, how do you put the song in there? Like, just drag it. Like, I'm like, there's a lot of stuff that was taught, like, and it was just natural to me that I thought it was natural for everybody else to learn. And it wasn't.
Hey, can you turn down the master volume, like the one on the very right?
I see you with that mixer.
Just a little down. Just a little bit more. Yeah, that's my pride and joy right there, bro. That thing right there.
It's definitely nice, man.
Thank you. It was worth the money. I keep wiping my face. It's all wet.
That's all right.
Shit's gonna be. Yeah, it's all right, I guess.
That whack, man. You know how that is.
So are you going to South Plains this next semester?
Yes, definitely. Yeah. The 21st, 2021 spring semester. I'm gonna make it in there. I'm definitely getting all my shit worked out after the holidays, and we're gonna go. We're gonna push hard. We're coming with all the strength in the world. I got faith in my dream, and I have faith in everybody in my town to really push this movement to be something it is. We could be the pioneers because there's nobody here that's doing this sort of thing. Because I feel like Lubbock's kind of backwards. Even Buddy Holly says that kind of shit. Like Lubbock's kind of backwards, and I mean we're slow to catch up. I come here, our music's way behind. You know, everything from that. To like our culture is behind, to like, I know we have people here that are in the current flow of things, people that can bring that to light here in our city and make it better, bigger, and just, you know, we could be the next Dallas, Austin, Houston, whatever, because we're budding, and every day you see Lubbock getting bigger. There's new restaurants, there's new places to live.
It's crazy.
And it's getting big and big and big, and we need to take advantage of that. Like I said, pioneering that shit before it really takes off without us. So solidify our position, you know?
Yeah, man. It's I don't know. I didn't know the game till recently. So I'm like witnessing and meeting all these people. A lot of them rappers, but a lot of them just creative people who are like, oh shit, you want to make it happen. You know what I mean? And a lot of like, it's weird because like a lot of people from here are like, fuck Lubbock and this and that. And then a lot of people who come here, they want to put Lubbock on. Which is weird to me.
That's
you know
fine,
what I'm saying?
man.
Like,
They can say fuck Lubbock because guess what?
yeah,
At the end of the day, we're making money here.
they're fucking losers, by the way.
And yeah, I love my city.
Yeah.
I'm sorry that everyone hates it. Yeah, we get a bad rap. Yeah, we got bad shit happening. You know, we have a high homicide rate here. We have high.
Yeah, we got a lot of big city statistics.
Yeah, like, man, I mean, they talk about us in the news. Might as well make it something good, right?
Yeah.
I mean,
Nah, yeah. Also, like a lot of people who talk shit is like, you're not doing nothing, so shut up. You know, maybe that's probably why they're talking shit because
yeah, they're like, I don't have any opportunities here.
That's why I like Vari, man. He figures it out, bro. He made it happen. I'm like, oh shit. You know,
I give it to him.
I do too.
I give it to him a lot because he actually gained my respect by just letting me do that and everything. And now he put me in charge of this next event. Like I said, February 5th at Jake's. We're going to have a lot of stuff going on. I'm putting together this whole thing. Like, this is my life. I don't have a job. Like, this is my dream, and I'm going to make it happen. And we're going to do it, all of us together.
Hell yeah.
And I mean, if I got to make people see that. So I hope everybody that's watching this, you understand where I'm coming from and you're tired of all these haters, all these motherfuckers that just want to talk bad about your city, all the people that, you know, you don't have to explain yourself. Do what you love. And man, like, you want to be a rapper, be a Lubbock rapper. You want to be a DJ, be a DJ. But put it back into the city and really bring that heat. Because, I mean, they're going to support you the hardest. Where you're from is going to support you the hardest.
We need to.
I mean, that's what it seems this like should happen, right?
Yeah. I don't know.
Some people are haters, man. Some people are haters.
A lot of people are haters. But, yeah, man, I'm just happy that... I'm happy to talk to people who are fired up about anything, first and foremost, but obviously fired up about this fucking city. And,
yeah, for sure.
And
team,
like you're saying, though, I think it really is. I don't know what Lubbock is. Like, maybe it just needs a spark or something. I don't know what Lubbock needs, but it needs like a push.
It needs that spark.
Something.
I want everyone to just know that, and then I want us to create that spark.
Yeah, it's like, yeah, that's cool, man. I'm glad you're like that. Like, you know, fuck it. If there's not one, you'll start one.
Yeah.
And it's like...
Trend-setting. It's been easy for me my entire life. So, like, I'm ready. Let's go. Let's start a trend. Let's really get a movement. Get some people behind it.
Yeah, it's just, like, this 806 was everybody, man. It's a fucking cool thing.
Hopefully, Brandon Cole does a merch table out there, and a few other artists. I got a special guest DJ coming in from Dallas, my boy Rojas. Hopefully, he hasn't got back to me to solidify the date, but he wants to get in here. He specializes in house, and then he's gonna throw in some underground hip hop in the mix for us and really see what he's cooking.
Like house? Is that what you said?
Yeah, he likes house.
Like techno shit?
Like, not so much.
I know I'm gonna get beat up for saying that.
Kind of like trap, you know. Yeah. Just like, I guess, a more evolved version. I know what house is.
Okay, I know what it is.
Just a whole thing.
But if you say techno, then they get their fucking panties in a wad.
Oh, I mean, I get it.
So, okay, now I know, like, I like that shit, you know?
I mean, I like it. Yo, like, I'm in a bar and I'm getting faded. Like,
it makes sense you would put it on because you're trying to get people in it, you know, get them moving. That's cool.
And yeah, definitely dancing is my main thing. When I'm DJing, I want people to dance. That's another thing. So when people fuck with me, like, I don't want the atmosphere to be dull. I don't want there to be a dull atmosphere because that's boring. You go to a party, you don't want to hear shit you hear all the time. You don't want to hear this mainstream shit. You want to hear some new bangers. Yeah, you know, it may be something you haven't heard, but it'll get people moving. And that's where a lot of DJs, like, they don't want to take that risk. Like, nobody knows that song. Like, fuck that, bro. I don't care if nobody knows that song. That song's a banger. Like,
that was always the issue with, like, quote unquote DJs at, like, the Broadway, like the bars.
Yeah.
They play the same shit. And then, like, my friends who actually, like, had good music to offer them for them to play, they wouldn't play. I'm like,
you're
fucking lost.
That song's not gonna work.
Yeah, you're fucking. You're how, like, I would always wonder, like, how are you a DJ how are you employed at this place? Because imagine you're making money.
It's a paycheck for them.
But they're making good money, and it's fucking.
They really don't though.
No?
They really don't. Like $150 a night, maybe. Like they make bar percentages, stuff like that. I mean, my dad, he plays for Dos Gringos, and like he used to play for Club Pink. He still does Charlie B's. He's a club DJ by heart.
Charlie B's.
Yeah, he's done all that. His name is AJ Lucero. He has his own radio station, everything like that. LubbockTejanoHipHop.com. Him and DJ Lopez.
Way.
Yeah, they do this sort of shit all the time, man. And like, definitely, he showed me the ropes of that. And then, hold on, where was I coming with this?
Oh shit! Fuck, I was just thinking about.
Oh, okay. Anyways, well, this guy's been a DJ for 40 years. I know it's somewhere around there, but he's really just fucking played a lot of music, but he's sold a lot of music too. So like, people play the same thing because they know it works, but I want to be the guy that breaks the mold, type shit. And I mean, if that fucks me in the end, I guess that's my bad. But usually the people that really like try something new and really take the risk are the guys that are the heroes in the first place. So I mean, if that's what I got to do it, it'd be a martyr for the cause. I guess I got to do it, you know?
Yeah, there you go. I was trying to think where we were going with that earlier. Oh, fuck it.
I was like, wait, we were talking about like house music.
So he's on the radio? Like he does?
Oh yeah, Lubbock Tejano Hip-Hop. I mean, LubbockTejano.com. Yeah, he has his own radio station and everything like that. They're sponsored, bunch of stuff like that. It's a pretty big thing, man. Tejano music down here. That's
huge.
Yeah, like you wouldn't believe it. Everybody's parents that I know that is Mexican would be like, oh my God, Tejano, like I know about Tejano. I know who your dad is. And I'm like, wow, like that's weird. Like, but I mean, it's not.
That's one of the things I miss, with COVID and all that. I miss going. I used to go to Charlie B's a lot on Wednesdays. I like that shit. I like dancing.
Oh man, me too. I love dancing, man.
But
oh man, I know him personally. I've known him for a long time, so definitely he's got great music at the time, but all that bullshit that's on that motherfucker. That's not on me.
Yeah, I know, it makes me sad.
Sad,
What can you do?
Can't do anything for him. Grown men, grown problems,
Yeah, I know, man.
For sure.
Tragic.
My dad taught him a lot of stuff though. And my dad and DJ Lopez, they taught him a lot of the stuff like to DJ, and a lot of younger DJs and people like that. Like even Ricky Ree. I know if you know Ricky Ree, he's the official DJ of Texas Tech Athletics.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he was taught by DJ Lopez, and DJ Lopez, he helps me from time to time when I run into things. Like I'll call him and help, and he's like my dad's best friend. He put me on to Ricky Ree. Ricky Ree saw that he knew me, and then me and Ricky Ree started talking, and he's doing big things. I went to see him at a DJ contest. Ricky Ree blew him away. My dad judged a DJ contest a while back that I wasn't at, but Ricky Ree blew him away. He got first place in that.
So what's a DJ contest? What's that like?
It was like, it's just who's got the better mixing skills, from scratching to bringing in effects to everything. Like,
so it is a skill for art. Like it requires things, right?
Create a song out of multiple sounds or other songs or samples or loops, or just, if you're a sound engineer, there's a lot more for you in that field. But if you're just a DJ, you usually use like pre-recorded samples or things like that and mix them in. Just make it sync and make a nice orchestra, basically, but make it sound different from the original.
Yeah, dude, I actually saw today on Twitter, Pop Smoke, they used a sample from Pirates of the Caribbean.
I haven't seen it, but I'm gonna have to watch it.
Have you seen that?
No.
You motherfuckers. Never mind. But it's a Disney movie, and they used a sample from when this character is introduced, his background music into his song. I'm like, oh shit, that's fucking crazy, man.
Yeah, and you can do a lot of stuff with sound. When you think about it, bro, your imagination is endless when it comes to sound. And some people don't have that thought process for it, but that's not to say you can develop it. If you really love music and you really pay attention to what's going on, you definitely can figure it out.
Were you here when we did it with Kian? No, you weren't here. No, your brother was here.
Yeah.
Because we were talking about like sound and sound frequencies and shit.
That's an actual thing. That's actual science.
No.
Sound engineer, you use frequencies to vibe with people and control people's heart rates and stuff.
It was really cool. Like, and I was just thinking about it the other day because I dropped that video. If you haven't go seen it, episode 80. I was just thinking about also with like house music is like the way it makes you feel, man. It's like crazy. You know, you might not fuck with it, but it makes you feel a certain way, and it makes your body feel a certain way.
Scientifically, they sell more alcohol because of the beats per minute. Like your heart rate's going, so you want to drink and drink and drink.
See? That's fucking crazy.
I mean, that's probably something you don't know. Like, that's crazy, right? So when they go to these clubs and the music is just boom, 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 they got you moving, you just want to drink and drink and drink, and you don't know why. I mean, that's why, man.
You told them their secret.
Oh,
they're gonna kill you.
Snip me out of the picture.
Yeah, man. So you're just pretty much a protege of all this shit. Huh? You're just in it.
I know. I mean,
you kind of were just dropped into this shit a little bit.
I was, and I didn't even realize it, and I didn't embrace it for a long time. And
really?
I didn't, and I was lost. I was lost in my life. I didn't know what I wanted to do. Why am I asking myself that question? I have all this shit in front of me. You know what I mean? And I feel like an idiot, but at the same time, I learned my lessons and getting older. Like, I matured into the place that I was supposed to be. It was a place that was there for me. I grown into it, and like, I feel a lot better about really being in it now because now I actually care about it. It's not just something to make money. It's not just something, I go play a gig and make some money for it. Like, no, this is like, I bring joy to people. Like, I enjoy bringing this to my friends because they see my music, they hear my music. I put them on the music, and then I'm playing some bangers in the room, and they're just like, damn, like, that's good music. Like, bro, you need to do something with this talent of ears. Like, you got some ears on you. And I just took it for granted. Like, you know, like, I guess everybody has that. Like, everybody has that. And I hold myself to such a high standard that, like, I feel like I'm normal. You know what I mean? Like, and I am.
That is normal to you.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, and so me having these skills just, I guess, plays to my advantage to doing what I love.
So your dad never, like, forced it on you?
No.
Other than making you do the jobs?
He made me do it, but he paid me for that.
Yeah.
So, like, it wasn't, like, a big deal for me. Like, I was like, yo, I'm getting paid, so I'll do it. Fuck yeah. So I would do it, and then, I mean, after a while, like, I started looking into what DJing was about, what you could do. And then when you get into DJing, you don't realize that you have to get into sound engineering as well. Just, like, the whole aspect of recording music and making music and splicing, and you can make your own tracks, your own mixes, but it's just not, it's different softwares and DAWs, DAWs, this is what they call them, sound engineers. I mean, I'm pretty sure you didn't know that, but no, you know. Well, I'm just saying that I got a sound engineer in here, so that's really the only differences in, like, producing different types of things is, like, what like beats. My cousin uses Fruity Loops for beats. I know people that build whole songs out of Ableton. Serato DJ will let you splice tracks to make whole mixes. Like, it's just finding what software is right for you type stuff. And then I got into that part of it, and that opened my mind into all the music stuff. So then I was, like, really interested. So back to what you were saying, it's just like this. I wasn't forced into it, but I gradually started to like it, and it was there and available for me to start doing.
I'll say this, Julian, you feel the same way? I was not expecting you to be that much into it. I never met you, so that's also fair.
Either, honestly.
You're like, me. Jesus, you're using these words, you're telling me, like, and then, like you said earlier, like, a lot of DJs just half-assed want the money. You know, they just want a paycheck, but
yeah,
you seem to, like, actually fucking love it.
I fucking love it, dude. And
when you
that's
say
the
so,
right words.
When you say so, like, you were surprised to hear all this shit.
Surprised, yeah.
Yeah, it's cool. So
I love it, man. I love it. It's true. It's close and near and dear to my heart.
Would you ever, like, since you do know all that, would you ever, like, write software and do software for?
I know that I could probably develop the skill set for that, but I mean, that's not my focus.
I was just wondering.
No, definitely not what I'm trying to do. There's software out there that's going to make my job a whole lot easier, though, that people have already put in the time. And they've made stuff happen. They're big names, you know what I mean? You pay for products and quality over quantity, and that's what my dad's always said. So, like, when he got me a setup, and it was a really, really nice setup. Like,
dude, I was trying to figure out how to ask you this. I really was, and it was like, because I mean, obviously, like, you need to, like, because I was trying to relate it to, like, playing guitar, because obviously you need to know the skill. But wouldn't you say, like, the more money you spend, the better it is in a way. Because a lot of people would be like, well, don't use that excuse for money. But I'm like, I'd imagine, especially for DJ equipment, like you need to spend the money to make it
lasts longer. The wiring, the whole build of it, it's just a better quality. You don't have to worry about stuff breaking on you as often. Like, let's say speakers, like I run self-powered speakers with their amps built in. So I don't have to worry. I mean, if I blow it, like that whole speaker's toast, you know what I mean? But there's like a less likely chance of me doing that if I buy higher quality speakers and run more speakers of higher quality, you know what I mean? Because that's 2,000 watts in one little speaker versus like a 1,200 watt standalone amp, and I'm pushing through two tops, like 500 watt speakers, like just boo-boo, and then this watt's too powerful, the levels go off, and I blow these motherfuckers. I mean, it's just a whole rodeo, because back in the day, we used to use standalone amps, and they were so heavy, bro. It was like carrying a brick shit house on like 2 wheels, bro, just trying to roll that shit across the floor, and it was so heavy. You'd pull muscles bringing this fucking amp case out. Like,
shit.
Yeah, or you have to worry about losing a toe when someone rolls down the trailer. I'm not even joking. Like, my dad probably broke his toe. He broke his toe one time dropping a speaker on it. Just black. Ooh. Nasty. But yeah, hey, shit like that happens too. I forget about that part of the job, but yeah, shit like that happens too. Knocking over equipment, drunk people will come up, spill shit on your shit, maybe knock something over. You never know.
Thank God that hasn't happened here, but yeah.
And that's why you set aside your DJ money and you buy extra equipment, you know, and high quality extra equipment. Boom, you never gotta worry, man. You never gotta worry.
No, I was just wondering because I definitely didn't. I could have made this podcast happen with the phone, you know, because that's what I was doing. But then I spent the money on that, and it like really just elevated the fucking game, you know.
I've been looking at this podcast setup actually, which is crazy, and I get to see it in person now. It's definitely worth the money. It
really is.
Great investment. I'll tell you what.
Yeah, it's you know, I just modeled it off who I seen on YouTube, so that's all you gotta do. Sometimes that's how it works, right?
They say you follow what the greats do, but you know, put your own spin on it.
Mm-hmm. That's what I'm saying. There's no excuses out here. Fucking make it happen.
No excuses. The blueprint is out there. You got the internet at your fingertips, and if you want to do it, you'll do it. But if you half-ass it, you're never gonna make it anywhere.
Don't half-ass it, people.
Don't half-ass it, bro. Please, like it's. No, you make all of us look bad when you don't put all of your creativity into your craft and like your. Just like your passion.
You make your fucking self look bad.
I mean, yeah, you make yourself look bad, but also then we're going to talk bad about you and guess where you're from. You know what I mean? It comes back. It's full circle, you know? We can't have none of that. We got to push everyone to be their best, and that's what I believe.
Sometimes, yeah. I don't know. I'm not that team player no more. Oh, you know what I'm saying, dog? I wasted too much energy trying to do that shit. Don't worry about me now. You know,
well, yeah. There's a line in worrying about yourself and then other people. Yeah. So I get that.
Well, I like when the people sit across from me. You know, I'll help them. I want them to do well.
Yeah.
But I'm not like a hater or nothing. I'm not gonna shit talk people. But there's some people who just don't want to help.
There's a lot of them out there.
There's just a lot of people who don't want to help themselves, and I'm like, you know what? You fuck me over. Fuck y'all. You go do your thing.
Yeah, but now you know to stay away from those people. Yeah, now you know to steer clear of the people that ain't going to boost you up because there's no need for those people. They're just going to drag themselves down, like you said. So you just, boop, gone. And then if they're gone, all their issues that come with them are gone. That's just how I see it. It's just logical, right? And that's what we want to do, be the most logical. Like,
yeah, see, being logical makes things a lot easier.
It does, but it's complicated emotionally. It's complicated emotionally, I feel like, because some people don't want to do the right thing, and then that clouds their judgment. But, I mean, that's on them. You know what I'm saying? But you just avoid people like that. Like I said, you know people that make good decisions, bad decisions. You just got to work towards the ones that do. And once you do that, like, it's over, bro. The work does itself. You don't have to worry about people that can take care of themselves. You don't have to worry about having to do all that shit. You know what I mean? Like having to babysit someone to get into this career path, because why are you going to force someone to come to work every day? You know what I mean? Like if you don't want to be here at the podcast, why the fuck are you here type shit? If they're not going to get up, well, you know what I'm saying? They're not going to be here on time. What's going on, you know?
Yeah, it's one of the biggest learning things I learned this year, man. It's like,
Some people are dedicated.
I can't force you to do nothing, and I gave you a little leeway. If you burn that bridge, then adios. I don't want to deal with you no more. Goodbye.
See you later, man.
Yeah.
I feel you.
Will you hand me a beer behind you? And you don't want one? You want a beer?
Shit, I'm good.
You good? You want a beer?
Yeah, sure. Why not?
Wait, how old are you?
I'm 25, bro.
Cool. I gotta ask.
I look young. I've saved today, so fuck it, right? Gotta look good.
They might be a little warm, but
You know, it's funny. My friends tell me I like warm beer, so that's okay.
you do?
Yeah.
Good for you, bro.
I mean,
It's been in this garage.
it happens.
No, you good, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
They're gonna laugh. When
I
they
ran
see
out of
this.
whiskey, so I need a beer.
That's alright. I don't do liquor no more, bro. I used to black out drunk and get super crazy.
What do
People
we-
that know me, they know me.
What are we at right now?
We're at 29.
All right, cool. Yeah, I used to go crazy too, but I was drinking whiskey with club soda, so it was a straight whiskey. So you like fucking warm beer, huh?
Hey.
All power to you, man. But Jesus,
It's not even that warm, man. It's not
no, I know, but you said you did, man. What the fuck?
I mean, honestly, like if I got a case of beer and there's no fridge around and I have no choice but to leave it on the ground instead of going to get a cooler, I'm gonna leave it on the ground. Like, I mean, I don't mind. I'll drink it.
Nice, I guess.
I don't drink them fast enough out of the can, anyways, out the fridge. So like, I'll let it sit there anyway, and I'm like, gotta get used to it, man. It's a product of my own habit, I guess.
There you go. So how long have you? Before I go on to this next question, because I've been thinking about this. How long have you known Vari and all that? Like dealing with that?
Bro, since we were jerking back in the days,
Right, it was
jerking
like
on
that.
the street, bro. Like we were out there at the mall.
Oh,
and-
Vari was doing that shit.
Bro, he wasn't doing it like that. He wasn't like, I mean, he was in a crew, like, and like,
The
he would show
Fly
me.
Fly Boys?
No, I was in the Fly Kids at the end
Fly
there
Kids.
for a while, and then
You
those
were-
are my boys. Yeah, those are my boys.
Oh, nothing wrong with that.
No, I mean, they're my boys. Hey, Bill's still making music, Frank's making clothes, and he's doing videography. That's great. I love them. Shout out to them, by the way. And for sure, like back in the day, that's when I met Vari, and I see his name right here. Holy shit, I did not see that this whole time. But for real, like, and he used to come up to me and just be like, "Yo, bro, I see you," like, you know. And I used to make videos and just fuck around and like, I used to just make videos, man, make dancing. Me and Benji, me and Courtney remembers. I don't know if you know who that is.
That big tall fucker?
Yeah, bro, me and him were boys back in the day, the New Era crew and stupid
Oh
shit
my
like
God.
that. Oh, I know, bro. I cringe thinking about it, trust me. I cringe thinking about
That's
it.
funny.
But no, for real.
That's cool though.
And he used to come up to me and say what's up and shit, and then like he really like admired me, but like that dude had the swag of his own. Like I knew he probably do something later on, and then later on I see him blowing up and I started supporting him, and then I asked him to be a part of his thing. And it just went good, and we were both driven and real confident in the whole thing. Like, but he was even more confident in me and my vision, and like I respected him for that. I was like, a lot of people don't know when like to just like hold on, like, bro, he was like, you know what you're doing, like you could do this. Like I hear you talk and you inspire me, and I respect him for that, like the most respect, because a lot of people back in the day don't take my opinion for shit. Like, it don't mean nothing. I've never seen you do nothing. That's because every time I'm put in a position to do, I take the safe route and let someone who always done it do it, and then they fuck it up.
Yeah.
So this time, you know what? I'm not gonna let someone else do it. And if he wants to do it himself, he's more than welcome to help me at any time. He knows that. But he wants me to really pop this thing off and really get the ball rolling because he knows I'm capable. And himself, he's got great music. He's capable. He's got it. He's fucking got the energy. He brings it to the table, and I love it. And he boosts me up to make me feel like I can do anything. And I just want to make him feel the same way, because if he leaves his faith in me to make something pop off, and then it pops off, and he's happy afterwards, he had no worries the whole time.
Yeah, well, y'all's relationship is different because you guys play off each other, you know?
Yeah, definitely.
So, like, but he was kind of the first guy to, like, fuck with me and be like, dude, sort of the same sort of shit. He was like, I fuck what you're doing. You know, this is great. He's always positive, and I was like, he was kind of the segue into everybody I know now. Really, when I did a podcast with him way back, and it was like, now I know all these people that fucking put their names on this table probably because of Ari.
He's pushing it.
It's fucking crazy, dude. And he's had so much shit this year. Even with his recent shit, I'm like, damn, and he's still going.
Bro, so much stuff. Pray for his family. Everybody pray for his family.
For real.
That guy has been through so much shit this year. And he's kicking. He's strong.
He's going.
His mental fortitude. He calls me on the phone, man. He just made it to Mexico last night. He called me on the phone. I made it. You know what I'm saying? I was with Ezra. We were talking about the Super 806 podcast and everything. And then he gets on the phone and he's just so happy. And he brings the light, man. And he's like, not sad. Like, he's like, yeah, man, I made it. You know, y'all keep working. Y'all fucking, I love y'all guys. Y'all fucking, you know, like, he was bringing the energy, bro. Like, it about made me want to fucking tear up, bro. I was like, oh, shit.
No, for real, yeah.
So, we got it, bro. Like, we got it on the lock. I promise this event. I promise everything is going to be good. You're going to go crazy. I know it. I know this. I see all this shit. This is the makings, bro. You know what you're doing and you do what you love. So, might as well, right?
It's for sure. You got to do what you love, man. And I could tell, like I said, just because I didn't know you, and I knew you were DJ'd for him, but hearing you talk about like the ins and outs, like of DJing, like I can never understand, like if you're gonna do something, like how are you gonna half-ass it? You know what I'm saying? Like, and it's like so simple. Like, this is gonna sound weird when I ask like people who are their favorite. Like, let's say they're a rapper, and I'm like, who's your favorite rappers? Do you know the history of rap? Like, you know when somebody lays out the history of rap, or when they're like, I know this rapper's from here, and you know when they have it down, you know they're about it.
Yeah.
That's like, shouldn't you be a fucking fan before anything?
Yeah,
it's like,
you gotta be a fan.
So it's kind of like you though, like on the other side, like, you know, this chord goes here, you know, this software's for that, you know, these lights are for these. So it's like listening to you, it's like, at least I know you're not fucking bullshitting me.
No, definitely not. I want to sell myself as best I can.
Yeah, I like that, man. That's cool. You know, like you're saying, like you could fucking, like, I guess, like if somebody was like another person who was like didn't know you and you wanted to like maybe do a job for them and they heard you. Yeah, they probably sell it. But, oh shit, okay, yeah, we'll let you DJ for us. You know, it's like,
and I know how to do a lot of things, bro. It's not just DJing. Like, I can freestyle, I can DJ, I can dance. I can do comedic shit. I can jerk. I can Dougie. I can do it all. And then even at that, I got skills like I could build you a whole fucking. I can frame. I can roof. I can fucking. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can do a lot of shit. And my dad's a handyman like that. So like me, I just took on the traits of that and seen him, and he treats people with so much respect, and he does things with just like an urgent to help somebody, like an urgency to help somebody else, but also it helps him in the process. And he's not really worried about him. He's just like, yo, they need something done, and he's gonna do it. You know what I'm saying? And so like I did that, like, and then I started needing shit done. So then I realized I can do everything my fucking self. Like, I don't need this. I love to have people. I'm not saying like I'm a shut-in, like my circle's small. But if it came down to it and I had to put in the effort in every aspect of this kind of movement, or every aspect of a show, or making a song, or putting together a performance, or anything that I'm in charge of, literally anything, I will make it work. And that's me being an opportunist. That's me just being faithful.
No, I feel that 100%, because like, I'm with you on that. Like, I want more people here. I want like the friends I had here. I want the friends I was involved with. But for some reason, it just didn't click. And that's like no hate on them. And I'm not trying to be an asshole. But I'm trying to, like, you know what? Like you said, I gotta fucking make it happen. You ain't gonna make it happen. And that's not on you to make it happen. I'm gonna fucking make it happen though.
It's not. It's definitely not.
And that's a hard part to swallow. Like, for me to understand is like, they don't owe me nothing. And I don't owe them nothing. I'd love for you to be here, you know?
Love it.
I would love for it, dog.
I feel you.
I was showing a lot of true colors, and I'm like, man, you just can't make it happen, brother. Sorry for you. And that's one of the things I learned this year.
That's tough, man. That's tough.
It really is tough.
It's tough. It's a relationship, you know? And bonds aren't easily made like that. You know? And I mean, shit, it happens, but hey, maybe later on y'all can figure it out. Who knows? Who the fuck knows?
No, then you know that door closes and you.
I had no second chances. I'm that.
No, I was gonna say.
Oh,
I was gonna say that door closes and I meet guys like Vari and you and Sweets and the like Goldman gang and all of them, and then now we're all friends. So we're all trying to make it happen. Just doing my part, trying to help promote this event. And
I appreciate it.
so is that what your like 2021 plan is?
2021 plan. I'm putting all my creativity and all my passion into my craft, and we're coming hard. We're coming hard. If we got to fund it ourselves, if we got to keep doing it, if we got to make it the place to be, that's the place to be. Not make it, we aren't going to will. There's no if. It's like, that's going to be the place to be. So 2021, that's the place to be. You want to be there or not? I mean, that's up to you.
That's up to you.
But I mean, I just want to build the confidence in the city, but like I can't do that alone, like you said. And we talk about this all the time. Me, Vari, Ezra, all the people that I've met, Brennan. It's a teamwork thing. Like you gotta all be in it to win it. If you got one weak link on the team that's not pushing for that greatness, then what are you doing? Like then it's the weakest link. They call it that for a reason. Like, for a reason. I mean, I'm sorry, bro, but like we need all of us to be at the top of our game. And that's what I'm shooting for. And we're going to keep going and going and going. Before you know it, bro, we're going to be doing something. Our names are going to be here for a while. For a long time.
Yeah.
You, me, Vari, all of us.
I believe it. And it's going to, like, I think about those moments sometimes when we're a little older. We're like, oh, shit. I remember those days when we were just fucking, when we were like talking about it and we're like, hadn't done it yet. But we're like, we know what's going to happen. We got to make it happen. You know, like right now, it's just like the foundation of something great.
But you know it's going to happen. No, like in the back of your mind,
not even in the back of my mind. Like I have no doubt. It's just, it's a matter of time, and it's a matter of who has it in them to stick with it.
Yeah.
So you know, that's another interesting. I'm ready to see. Like I love all these guys. But I'm ready to see who's got it, who's got the balls, who's gonna make it. You know?
Like I said, we're gonna sort through them too.
Yeah, you're gonna fade them out.
We're gonna sort through them. In time, people will just fall off naturally. They won't find it as a place for them. And I mean, that's your job as a person to find what you want to do. And if you don't enjoy rapping, if you don't enjoy any sort of this music shit, it's not the place for you. I'm sorry. There's got to be something else. You know what I mean? Like.
Yeah, man, I'm like...
Some people have a hard time coming to terms with that, though, and that's a hard thing. That may be your passion. That may be what you love, bro, but, like, some people aren't cut out for it, you know?
Yeah. It'll be crazy. Let's see. I'm not, like, wishing on anybody's downfall.
Oh, hell no, never that. But it's always a possibility.
Yeah, it's like...
You gotta have that 50-50 percentage mentality, man.
Yeah, I'm ready, and I'm slowly trying to do my part in helping love it, just to see when it happens. It's gonna be crazy. I don't know. Who
just
knows?
be consistent. Just bring that consistency.
It's like when it happens, who and where, and it's gonna be crazy. Well, yeah, you're right. We just gotta keep going.
Just keep going. That's that goal, baby. It's just being made, and then we're off, and it's not necessarily. May not be pocket. Maybe your merch fucking starts making hella sales. I mean, there's just possibilities.
Dude, there's a lot of
everybody.
Again, I don't know. I could be blind to this, but I've noticed there's been a lot of people like opening up stores here.
Oh, like bro, vintage shops.
Vintage. Well, shout out to Lively Vintage. That guy's cool. But like shoe stores.
Yeah.
Clothes, whatever.
Man,
I'm just seeing. I'm like, oh shit.
You see a lot of stuff like that.
Yeah, boutiques. So I guess that would be the more appropriate word. Don't want you to get mad at me.
Oh no, you're.
No, I don't want them getting mad at me. Like, it's a boutique.
No, I'm pretty sure you're good. Not a lot of people would know that. They just be calling it a clothes shop.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then even that, it's funny about that because it came up in my conversation yesterday. That's the only reason I know why. Yeah.
No, man, I've seen people do a lot of crazy things like a smaller version of like Dallas or something, you know?
That's good. That's good. Just grow from there. We just
it is good, but it's weird. I'm like, oh shit.
Our own little economy, because I mean, our economy is falling apart. We got to find the ways to make money. We got to find ways to like keep people in their houses. We got to find shit to make money. People are losing their jobs. There's no unemployment. You got that $600 stimmy check coming next week. You know what I mean? Like that's it, bro. You know what I mean? And what are you gonna do?
Some bullshit.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's some crazy $600.
I heard Trump trying to do 2,000.
Man, I mean, he's already out of office, bro. The only way I mean, that would.
I forgot
matter.
that's about 3-4 weeks away.
Yeah, he's about to be out of office. They're trying to sue. There's like what 18 states trying to sue him or something.
They tried.
Yeah,
I think it's over
or some shit like that. And then try to get the votes.
I think that was like their last ditch effort, and it's over. Yeah, he's gone.
Yeah, he's gone. So definitely gone. There's no fucking point.
Yeah.
Worry about 2 bands.
Hey man, I'll take 2,000. I'll put it towards this right now.
2,000.
I'll put it straight towards this. What are we at right now, Jules? I gotta pee.
Yeah, 44.
You said Black and Marquise. As we were just talking about before, after we were pissing, it's called Here and There Tire. It's on 3523 East 4th Street,
Yes,
out in
sir.
Lubbock, Texas. If you want to shop local and support local business, give them a check.
I'm big on local, man. Support
So yeah,
local.
as he was saying, I've said it too because my job is a lot of it's helping out newly developed land, but he was saying nothing really happens out in the east side now, so if you want to help them develop, then this is one of the places you can do it. We'll throw that in here. There you go.
Yeah.
So that's a local business. Give them your money. Everybody needs it
Give
right
them the
now.
bags.
So there you go. Shout out to them. I hope all is well in 2021.
Everything.
Yeah. So what were you saying about peeing? What were you saying? Sometimes you have to piss. What were you saying?
Oh man, I was talking about drinking and being on the job as a DJ. My dad doesn't drink or smoke, bro. So
At all?
No, he's never touched any kind of drug. He's never drank any kind of alcohol. He's had 2 sangrias ever in his life, and he said he puked them up. And he was at a bar, and he's always worked the bar scene. He worked as a carry-out boy at the Strip back in the day when that was open. He's always been around alcohol, but he just somehow just hates it. He hates it. He hated it when I started drinking. And then, so basically, if you start drinking, he tells me all the time, I see DJs that drink on the job all the time, and they have to leave the booth and fucking come back because they have to take a piss so often. And you got to break the seal. And once you break the seal,
I always do that on here.
You got to keep going, man. You know what I'm saying? So it happens, and you don't want to be in the bathroom, using the bathroom, and then your music fucking cuts off, or your software malfunctions, or some act of God threw your shit off. I don't know, or somebody comes up and accidentally presses
Try to steal your shit or something.
presses pause or touches the wrong thing. You never know.
Yeah.
So you just don't want to be absent from your DJ deck in as much as possible. And he was never absent.
Makes sense, man. That's good business.
Great business.
Do you DJ Keen says and all that right now?
I
You don't like him?
I'm not a big fan. I'm trying to get into
I feel like it's a way to make some money though.
It's a great.
Because I heard they make some good money.
Bro, you're talking about back to the thing. That dude was charging $1,500 a fucking show, man. You add in the live percussion and the singing part of it, bro, and he was charging people $3,000 on a show in a night, and that's in one night, bro. Can you imagine that kind of bread? Could you imagine putting on your own shows and bringing your own talent and doing everything yourself, and then boom, getting $3,000 in a night just for that? That's insane. That's
nuts.
Insane, and it's not hard to set up DJ equipment. It is hard to use. It takes technique to figure out, but it definitely is not hard to set up a DJ system or use things. But people don't think about that. They just want to go to school and get a job, and nobody wants to build their own business or really put in the effort to make their own schedule or just bring people to visit them for their services. They just want it all handed to them and the paycheck. Boom. It's easy. It's a sleight of hand.
Dude, I hate giving this man credit, but credit is, I give credit where credit's due. He wasn't just some half-ass just sitting there. He would sing, he's playing his little
whatever the hell that it is. I know DJs are $1,500 at the least.
He really got involved.
Big money, man. Big money in entertainment. Let's just put it that way. People want to see good shit. People want to see shit that gets their heart racing. People want to see stuff that's new. And people definitely want to hear something they ain't heard before. So that's what you got to keep in mind. Originality, but following in the greats, following like the trends, you know, what people want to hear, but put your own spin on it, you know, because that's what it is. Originality is key. A lot of people forget that.
Yeah, so whenever a lot of this is copied, but like I take little pieces from what I like and put it as my own to make it my own, like you're saying. But you know that comes with time too. How would you say you make your style your own? What are you doing to be different?
Man, the music I play is really I take the risk and play stuff that people probably never heard, and then they just realize that damn, this song is hard. Like, and maybe you have heard it, but a lot of other people haven't. And I really put people onto that sort of music that you miss, that music that don't play on the radio, but it don't really show up on your news feed either. You know what I mean? The shit that's in between. Really like other artists too, like artists that you probably wouldn't know that aren't famous. I'll throw them in there and people wouldn't even know the difference. They'll be like, damn, that song is a banger.
Do you like to keep it local or you
I don't know.
care?
I mean, I haven't put anybody's local stuff in there because I don't want to take anybody's clout. I don't want to like just use it. And they're like...
So you're constantly searching for other people or...
all the time. Literally, constantly. That's all I do all day is look for new music. Black over there, he finds new music all the time. He's got magic ears too. It's crazy.
Yeah. That's like a skill too, huh?
Man, having a good set of ears and knowing what people want to listen to and like just being able to vibe with the music is a skill. That's almost a superpower, bro.
Yeah.
A lot of people can pick good music, and you've been in the car. I'm pretty sure you've been in the car with somebody, and they're like, "Yo, check this song out," and it's like, and like you're just like, "What the fuck is this?" Like,
I will be dead ass with you. That's why I'll never like, cause like my music is tailored towards me.
Yeah,
you know
exactly.
what I'm saying? So like I know if I played it, not everybody's gonna vibe to it. Actually, probably nobody is. But like I know some guys who like.
That would.
They're like, it's almost like that's what they are. Like they get in the car and you listen to music, you're like, oh shit. I had a friend like that. Like he just played just like underground, like new people, and I'm like, man, dude. And it was never off. It was always just good.
Yeah, and it's
like
weird how easy it is. You just gotta go digging, and people are making music every day.
Every fucking day, huh? Everywhere.
And they're just uploading it and people aren't seeing it. People don't stumble across it, and that's what I'm trying to do, man. It may not be local, but shit, it's new people. I'll throw some local shit. Don't be afraid. Yeah, send me your tracks. Email me your tracks at xlucero08x@gmail.com. Email me your tracks. If you want me to throw it in the set, I'll fucking do it. Like, don't even worry about it, but I need you to send me your best tracks. Confidently, your best tracks.
There you go. Yeah, man, that's cool. Hey, can you give me another beer, please?
But definitely, it's definitely something to have fun with, man. Making music and doing all this stuff. Podcasting probably pretty fun for you, huh? Creatively.
Oh, I'm not really like. What do you mean creatively?
Like you get to edit it and make it look good.
I hate that shit. No, I'm not gonna lie to you, dude. I hate that shit. I just like talking.
You just like talking.
Thank you, sir.
You got a message and you want it to be heard, right?
So like editing and all that, like I was telling his brother this yesterday. It's really pretty easy. It's 3 cameras.
It's not hard, but people don't take that step.
Yeah. Okay. Well, yeah, but like the production, you could probably like. Do you use a lot of Adobe?
No, I use a video show when I was editing my Call of Duty clips. Later, I don't know if you've ever seen my Call of Duty clips, but I use Video Showtime. It's on my phone. Okay, so on my phone. It's all on phone. It's
so I paid like money for like this Adobe, and it came with all of it. And I was just learning like there's like the video, like animation, like you can go all in on
I know about Adobe products, and they're
you can go all in on it, and I'm like I could take the audio and like put it in whatever the audio Adobe is, and like fucking sit hours and make it sound great. But I'm like, man, fuck, I just like conversation, dog. You know.
I feel you.
That's my favorite.
But then you bring in like sound effects and like transitions in the slides, and then like effects on their voices, zoom in, zoom out.
I'm kind of interested in learning that.
Yeah, definitely. And then when you do live streams, like I used to do with gaming,
I'm gonna try to get into that.
Get into tickers and like stuff like that. That does your view counts.
You better be listening to this shit.
Your view counts and your likes pop up on your screen and like everything like that. You just code the software, and it's not hard. And like I used OBS Studios for a long time, and that's what I would stream off.
You like this shit? I don't know.
Yeah, I like it all around. Like I said, I'll do whatever.
But what I like like to do is like I like to play guitar, and I've been saying I told Vari this, like I'm trying to get good to where I can be in a band because I want to be in a live show. Like that should be awesome.
That would be sick. That's what I'm looking for. I like talent like that because someone who plays guitar has a way ahead of you because it sounds more natural. The sound is great. It's better because it's coming from an actual instrument, whereas you have electronic software.
I like live sound.
Yeah, electronic software doesn't sound as good when they give you these sample packs and shit. I mean, they don't. You can tweak them, but I mean, it's not a natural sound. It's electronically produced, so it's not as full. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I don't remember who I fucking did a podcast with. He was a DJ, and I was just asking him what is it like to like look out and see like
The crowd.
people like. Just see people's vibe change because your music, you know what I mean? Like maybe they're just all stagnant and standing there, and then you kind of liven it up, and then they're like their whole fucking mind changes. You know what I mean? Is it pretty cool?
It's nice. I like seeing people just like you see them get that jig.
You kind of like, oh shit, yeah.
They get that jig, and then they're like, you see people standing around, they're like this, and then you just drop that banger, and then they're just full on, and you can just see it change the mood, the atmosphere of what you're doing, and it's like it's fucking cool, bro. It makes you feel good about yourself because like you're doing that, like you're creating that change, and you're basically the soundtrack to somebody's life almost in the background. It's so crazy, right?
I get a little bit of that doing this because like a lot of people's like demeanor will change throughout it, but I imagine that's fucking badass and just like legit, like oh shit. These hands made that happen.
Yeah, and like with guitar, like
that's what I was trying to. I want to get that feeling. Like I think I'm getting good enough to start a band and see what we can make happen. I know those 806 versus everybody wouldn't want to hear what I like to play, but fuck it.
Hey, no, man, it's the 806 versus everybody. There's no genre defining us. We have other events coming up planned that are going to be catered towards whatever it may be. The genre doesn't necessarily have to be hip hop. Hip hop is just here and now. It hasn't been done in this city. We have a lot of country. We have a lot of rock. We do have rock concerts at Jake's. We have people show out for those. I'm just hoping to get the same crowd, the same love back as those people because those music genres that you're talking that you probably listen to, they probably have a big fan base here.
You're right.
But here it's like you listen to rap or you want to be a rapper, it's like you're an outcast almost. It's like that shit's lame because they're doing it. They already did it in California, but there's no Midwest. There's Houston. Like, oh, we got rappers in Houston, but that's their own
Dallas.
shit, and they take pride in that shit.
They own it.
They make it their own. So we need to find that, grab it, make it our own, and just push it out there to everybody. And the 806 versus everyone going to showcase that. I want to start with hip hop. We want to start with hip hop, but we want to go all directions with it. It's all inclusive space. Like, definitely.
Dude, y'all should do a fucking 806 versus everybody podcast. That'd be pretty cool.
That would be sick. And then we have everybody from all y'all's podcasts in there doing some interviews, man.
That'd
We
be
can have
badass.
three.
I'm gonna tell Barry that.
No, I don't.
Barry, let me be a part of that.
We can do that. We can just consolidate all these brands if you want. I have to, and then we're all good.
Yeah, that's what I like.
Team. It's teamwork makes the dream work. And I believe in that to the fullest. Teamwork makes the dream work, and oh my god, like that is it.
Yeah, I don't like. It's cool to like be a part
not
of
relying on somebody.
No, I was gonna say it's
doing
cool.
your job.
It's cool like being a part of a lot of different things. Like not just live shows. You have your merch, your podcast, your production. You know, it's like. I want to dabble on all that, so I don't want to just limit myself. But 806 versus everybody podcast, Vari, if you're listening, you better get on that motherfucker. You can come do it right here with me.
Get on.
So there you go.
Right now, I'm serious. I'm not even joking. Like that's just an idea. See, and you're popping off with ideas, and I sit here with a lot of people, and they fucking start doing this, like this popping off with ideas. Oh my god, we could do this. We could do this. We could do this. And I'm down. We got all the connections, and we have all the energy to make it possible in the city. So I'm rocking with you, man. I appreciate you having me on the show and everything. It's fucking great.
It's fucking cool.
Yeah, it's fucking cool. Sweet. I'm loving it. Homie over there.
Julian, say something, man. You ain't fucking talking.
I'm
what are you
listening, man.
He's going wild over there.
How do you feel about meeting all these cool people and talking to them and their energy and their enthusiasm about Lubbock?
Man, like they really love their city, man. Like they really love where they come from. appreciate that.
You rock with Lubbock like that or what? I'm gonna make you. I'm gonna make you if you don't.
806 proud.
Yeah, if you don't, you will be. So,
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We gotta make you a believer.
young Jules over here, he's only 17, so he's a young one. We'll get his little crowd moving and going. There'll be the next generation of fuckers like us trying to make something happen. Where are we at right now, man?
Yeah, 102.
102, cool. That's good. We're making good time. But yeah, it's awesome to talk to people like you. It's awesome.
Right.
Just sorry it took so long. Like I said, I just, it takes me a while to like realize who's who and
No, don't worry about it,
sort through the bullshitters.
I get you, and I
know?
feel the same fucking way, dude. I can't stress it enough that like bullshitting to me is just it drags me down. So then I don't want that to happen. So like I'm sorry, but if you're bullshitting, bro, like you gotta go. And like I mean that's cool. I hang out with you. You're my boy and shit. But if you're like bullshitting, and I see that, I'm not gonna take the time of day because every day. I'm trying to take the time to make this bigger and just further myself. And if you're hindering me from that, I can't. I can't take time off from this. And there's no days off for me. It's like, this is what I'm doing. This is what I love to do. And this is what I have to do. And if I'm going to do it, this is all I'm going to be doing. Like, I mean, that's it. And it's scary because like I'm putting all my eggs in one basket, but at the end of the day, bro, it's risk and reward.
It's supposed to be scary.
How much do you want it? How much do you want it? And
dude, I tell myself that every day. How much you want it? And I'm not getting paid for this shit yet.
Not yet.
Not yet.
You said yet.
So it's like
So you have hope.
It's like there's like days where I'm like, I don't want to set up, but then I think about like my stepdad told me, he's like, that's what separates the boys from the men. Is like you do it even if you don't want to do it.
Yeah, exactly.
There's fucking days I don't want to do this. I ain't gonna lie to you guys. I've done like 90 of these motherfuckers.
There's days I don't want to DJ. I feel you.
You know?
Man, I gotta be in front of these blaring ass speakers. But no, I mean that's just part of the job, man.
It is part of the job.
I get over it though. Once you get in the moment,
once you're right here, you're good.
Damn, you're like, oh, I'm glad I did this.
Yeah,
like
for sure. But that's what's cool too. Is like listening to people talk. You know, like let's say they are a DJ. You know. Because right now I'm learning the ins and outs of it. So it's like, yeah, a lot of people just see you on stage, but now you're like, let's take a step back. What does it take to get on stage? You know, so it's crazy. Or like a rapper, or like somebody who creates. It's like I like learning what it takes to get to your spot.
Can't be scared. That's for sure.
There's a lot of people. There's a lot of bullshit you have to deal with. You know?
You can't be scared, and you're gonna run into that bullshit. And you're gonna run into obstacles, and you're gonna run into people who are fake and who may say they feel you but never contact you.
No, yeah, that was my whole
I haven't, but I'm just saying there's people that I know.
No, that was the whole point. That was like you get why only a certain amount of people make it because there's so much shit that you have to go through.
Patience. I can't stress that enough to anybody. Like patience is like a virtue for me, and my mom probably taught me that the best. Like patience and waiting and just I mean, don't act out. Don't get stressed. Don't start making a fool out of yourself just because something's not coming fast enough. You know what I'm saying? It'll come. You just got to make it and keep working. You know.
That's good. That's a hard thing. It's like the patience. That's
I have
another thing that separates
amount of patience. Bro.
Really?
Like,
nah, I'm learning. I'm trying to learn to get it. But it's something that separates the boys from the men. So if you can wait and know it's your time when it's your time.
I've waited this long. I'm 25 and I'm trying to strike now because I didn't have all the pieces. Now it feels like all the pieces are here and I got all the connections that it's going to take.
I'll tell you what, dog. It really does feel like all the pieces are coming together for like a lot of people and a lot of Lubbock. It just feels like a lot of pieces. It's like the perfect storm. It's a brewing.
You gotta get better.
It really does feel like a perfect storm is a brewing for Lubbock. And I don't just say that as bullshit. Like I mean that. It's gonna be weird. I say weird, but it's probably other words you could use to describe it. It's an interesting feeling, and I'm excited to be a part of it. I think I have a little part of it, but I'm excited. It's cool. It's cool to talk to you and Vari and all of these guys.
It is cool. Can I get a beer?
Yeah, you can get one.
Hell yeah, no, bro. I appreciate you. You're doing things here. I love this table, by the way. Like I can't keep my eyes off it. It's aesthetically pleasing.
I have a Sharpie back there, so you can sign it in a minute.
Oh, I will do that. I got
you and your boy can sign it.
I got horrible handwriting.
Look, Vari fucked up right there.
Hey, yo, man, whatever. And shouts to Vari once again. Shout out to Ezra at the Super 806.
So who's Ezra?
Ezra, he's the Super 806
Okay.
guy. He's the guy behind the scenes. They had that girl doing their
I
stuff.
saw that.
I'm not too sure what's up with that, but me, I'm gonna come. I'm gonna help them out, and we're gonna make that, you know, a platform too. Maybe we can get in with you. Maybe we can do something. Maybe we can fucking go do some interviews or get some motherfuckers out of town or some bigger names.
I'm waiting for shit to cool off, and I'm gonna go out and do interviews with the mic.
Definitely,
It's gonna be fun.
and that's gonna be fucking sick. I'll tell you what, nobody's out here just out and.
I'm gonna do that. I want to do it market.
Oh, look at that!
Yeah.
And everybody gets up.
I'm gonna have to cut that part out. I don't want you to take my idea.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but
Cut that.
yeah, no, but yeah, dude. I'm just, you know, I'm just being cautious. Like I get it. You gotta live your life, and I do go to bars every now and then, but like
I don't.
no, but I don't want to be like, because when you interview, I like being close. Like I like being up on you, you know. I can't do that at the people, you know. So
You just feel like pressure.
I gotta
from
bleep that name out again, but yeah.
Yeah, honestly, bro, like it's just knowledge of self. Like if you have the confidence to know that you can carry yourself in this situation, don't worry about what other people think of you.
Yeah.
Don't worry about what everything means. The only thing that matters is this scene that we get right here. Like, you know what I mean? Just dedication and faith that your mental fortitude at that moment in time to push you was what was carrying you is gonna pay off later. And that's definitely it. Put your commitment into it. Even if it doesn't go the way that you want it to, you know, just put your commitment into it and people will acknowledge that and respect that more than you failing. Definitely that is something I've learned. Like if you actually try to do something even though you fail, people will respect you for that.
Yeah, there's nothing bad in trying.
There's nothing bad in trying.
You gotta try.
A lot of people don't want to look bad trying,
Yeah.
you know?
Well, there's a quote that I learned is like, he's like, this guy said, like, this person told him, he's like, do you think you're too good to fail? Like,
I'm never too good to fail, you know?
You know, a lot of people think they're too good to fail, so it's like, yeah, they don't want to try because they're like, oh, I'm not gonna fall. I'm not, you know.
What's
like,
that Thomas Edison on the National Treasure when he said he tried 3,000 ways to make a light bulb, but he found out 3,000 ways not to make a light bulb, and one way to make a light bulb. You feel me? That's how I'm thinking. That's how I've been thinking. Like, even though it may not work out now, there's theory of relativity is 1 out of 100 is going to say yes. Like, you know, come on, there has to be something there. Like, you can't just get a no all the time forever.
Yeah. I learned that from a friend. He was like, you know, because he was on Rolling Stones magazine.
Wow.
And he was on Texas Monthly. And then he came on the podcast and he was like, there's no big secret to me doing that. He's like, I just emailed the fuck out of everybody and they were the ones who said yes.
The effort, the money.
He's like, I've heard so many no's, but Rolling Stone said yes. You know? So,
they say, yeah, man, they're looking for that shit. They want the scoop. It's never too good for anybody. And that's why people don't get that knowledge of self. Like these celebrities and these people.
I'll take that.
These celebrities and these people are regular people. They're not just fucking famous from the get, bro. They just put the effort in. Yeah. And they did it. You know what I'm saying? That's weird.
There's no secret formula, people.
No secret. There is, but they give it to you every fucking day. They spoon feed it to you. They try to give it to you, but nobody listens. It's like a grown-up trying to tell you the right way to do things, but you don't want to listen because you want to figure it out for yourself. But people don't get that. I guess that's taking my strategy. Fuck. Everybody's going to know that's how I think now. Oh, shit. But yeah, I mean, that's the same thing, bro. Like, I mean, you got to be a grown-up and listen to what they're saying. Listen to what they're saying because they're telling you. But you have to, like, figure it out from their perspective and then how that applies to your perspective. And you know, you could be watching YouTube videos and he slip you a bit of knowledge. Yo, that's free game. But you watch 100 YouTube videos and they slip you 100 bits of free knowledge. That's free game. It's all about using.
That's where I get all my knowledge.
I mean, it's free game, and people don't realize that there's cheat codes to this shit, bro. And they're right in front of you. You just gotta pay attention, type shit. You know what I mean? Like it's there.
Yeah,
the knowledge is there.
Yes, sir, man. I'm gonna go ahead and because I'm a little fucking buzzed and I have to pee. You have Jules. Thank you, sir. You got anything to say? Did you like this one, man? This one was like Josh Brown, bro. He told us a lot of shit that we needed to hear.
Yeah,
I got you right here.
It was a good one.
Yes, sir.
You got any final words for the cameras out there when you're done writing?
I got you. 777, baby. Man,
Enjoy.
just believe in yourself and then some. I mean, you can do anything you put your mind to, and if you have faith in that and faith in your vision and you have a plan, work. And then you'll do whatever, anything you want to accomplish, you can do it. So definitely you too, Rattlesnake Roy. I have confidence in you doing
Thank you,
big
sir.
things out here. I
You
love
too,
it.
man.
Thanks for bringing me on the
Your
show.
energy is great. Your
fucking
positivity is great.
I love it. I love being positive.
It is.
Gives people something to look forward to.
Shout out to your boy back there and
Here and there tire shop.
tires. You guys give them your business. Yeah, man, this was fun.
This was great, man.
We'll do
I
this.
appreciate you.
We'll do this again in the future.
Yes, sir.
I don't know when. I can't guarantee that. No, but sometime soon.
All right, but hey, maybe we can do something.
No, you know what? Me, you, and Vari should do it before you do your show.
Definitely. So once again, February 5th, check that shit out. It's gonna be at Jake's back room. We'll get together on that. We'll do performance. We'll do performance. We'll do a video. We can cover that if you want.
I'm gonna crowd. What do you call it? Crowd surfing. No, I'm not gonna do that.
If we are gonna get that many people out there. Okay, we're gonna get that many people out there.
Maybe not this time because of COVID, but.
No, but we got it. We got a cap of at least 75 people. So we'll be all right. Follow the mask rules and everything will be all right. And it's after the bars are supposed to open. So anything that's going to be changed or if anything goes down, we'll keep people updated and posted on everything. But right now, in stone, it's February 5th.
At Jake's.
Yes, for sure. But we'll get together.
Yeah, just I'll link his where you can follow him at in the bio when this video comes out, which will probably be right before New Year's. And then Vari's, of course, you can go follow him. Jules, again, thank you so much.
Thanks, Jules, man. You were good. You are a great host.
I'm Rattlesnake Roy. Juan's asleep in the truck. We'll see y'all later.